Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Dude, that was really cool, the Mackenzie Dern shout out.
Oh yeah, the comment on Instagram.
Is she not like one of the greatest people in the world or what?
She's so awesome. Like Mackenzie Dern, legit. Also shout out to Lauren Sesselman. She has been like liking and laughing at some of our stories and stuff, so I know she's still active on the pod. Hell yeah. Also one more shout out to my boy Brendan Schooler. Killed it at the Pro Bowl. I didn't watch much of it, but I know he killed it. And I was in Austin, and I hit him up because he's from there, and I was like, bro, what are you guys doing in Austin? And he gave me some recommendations, so shout out Brendan.
Shout out Brendan.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to the Brats and Beers podcast. We are on. We start off with a couple of shout outs to our former guests. Some cool stuff going on lately in our world. So, yeah. Anthony is dealing with a work crisis right now, so he's sitting this one out. Also, I don't think he gives a fuck about the NBA, so we're just gonna...
Ask me, who do you think I want to win the Super Bowl?
Oh, God. Who do you want to win a Super Bowl, dude? Drew is holding up a Caitlin Clark poster that he got at
Hobby Lobby.
And
it's Indiana Fever, which is even worse. Iowa Hawkeye.
Presented by Salesforce. Oh my God, that is where's it going?
It's probably going in the garbage, but thanks for asking me who I want to win. Thank you.
Wait, so who did you want to win?
The Chiefs, I think. I don't think I can root for the Eagles. It's just way too hard. I don't think so.
Why?
Oh, why? Do you have how long do we got?
Dude, I hate the Chiefs more than the Eagles, honestly, I think. I don't know. And I hate the fucking Eagles. I hate them so much. But I could not see the Chiefs win again. I can't do it. I know they will, but I can't do it.
It's a tough decision. It really is a tough decision. But I think I'm going to make my ground. I'm going with the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes is awesome, man.
Well, if you tell me logically who's going to win, I'm going to say the Chiefs. But who do I want to win? It's the Eagles. And it's going to be 28-24.
I like it.
Dallas Goedert, first touchdown scorer.
Damn.
Jalen Hurts is going over 210 passing yards. Mahomes is going under 254. What else do you want to know? Gatorade's going to be purple.
Well, actually, Sean, based off of your stats, who's winning the game? Based off of your model.
I'd have to put it together, but I think the Chiefs would probably win on paper, I believe. I think. Because it has Saquon going under his rushing yards, which seems mind-blowing to me. I would not bet that. But the Chiefs' run defense was good for most of the year. They were kind of letting up towards the end of the year and in the playoffs. But, yeah, I would have to go through it, but I think it would probably show the Chiefs winning that. But, all
right, fine, I'll say it. I can't root for the Eagles because of the fans.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand those videos. If you touch somebody in the street when they're minding their own business, you cross the line. They think it's their right to do this. I think it's dumb.
But for the same reason, I don't want the Chiefs to win because of their fans.
I haven't seen as much. Besides, are you talking the Swifties and the?
Yeah.
Sean, I saw your friend, your buddy, Jackson's back. Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah. What's he doing? TikTok?
Same thing he's doing before.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Raping women.
I was going to say raping bartenders.
I don't know. He's back though, man. It's good to see him.
God damn. Welcome back, Jackson. Did you see that reporter today? I don't know how official of a reporter he is, but he got a media pass at the media day for the Super Bowl, and he went up to Travis Kelce's interview and he asked him. He said, "What do you love more?" He said, "Taylor Swift or Phantom roughing the passer calls in the playoffs?"
15 yards down the field. What did he say? Oh, that's a good question.
He said, "That's a good question," and then he just looked at the next guy. He's like, "Next question." Come on, Travis, answer it. The world wants to know.
Yeah, what was it?
Which do you love more? I mean,
I saw they tried coming at Pat like, do your Kermit the Frog impression, and he's like, this is, and it's like, yeah, this joke's been tale as old as time. Let's move forward here.
Yeah, you can't come at him now. I mean, that shit's been around since he was a rookie. Like, you can't be. Hey, it's Kermit the Frog. Caitlin Clark here.
So, yeah, Shawn, you're rooting for the Eagles. I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Kendrick, I can't wait for the halftime show.
Yeah, it should be interesting. How many times do you think he plays Not Like Us?
Twice. Right at the beginning, right at the end.
Really? You think that'll be his first song?
I think so, yeah. You can probably bet on that, I'm assuming now.
You can. I think the favorite is Euphoria, for him to come out to Euphoria. And then I think he's going to do it at the end as the last song, and he's going to do like a 4-song loop. Or four might be too much. Probably because it is still the Super Bowl. Like, at least
end the Super Bowl. So we can
at least twice, I think he's going to do it at the end. That's my guess, but I don't know.
All right, you heard it here first. Okay, it's going to come out really slow, and then it's going to go yeah.
Mad City.
Yep, and it's just going to hit. Yeah, I'm calling it.
That is one there. Like, people are talking like, is he going to do Mad City to like come out to Mad City? Go yeah, and then he goes into Squabble Up, his new song.
I don't know that one. I haven't.
He released 2 newer ones to Squabble, or I guess they were on his album. Never mind, more than 2. Somebody's gonna slaughter me in the comments here.
Dude, Shawn, here's my other take. Sorry if I said this before. I hope Drake comes out. That would be awesome, dude. It would be awesome.
And they fucking fight to the death.
One can hope.
Dude, I hope Drake does not come out.
I hope he does it and Hotline Bling starts playing.
What if he comes out in a wheelchair, like his character from TV? What's his name? Jimmy, I think?
Yeah, it's like Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy, speaking of, are we done with the NFL? What else do we want to chat about in the NFL, man?
NBA, man. That's why we're here.
It is really why we're here. The Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday. We'll do a Super Bowl recap. You heard our predictions.
Wait, Shawn, did you watch the skills challenge?
Yep.
I turned it on and I was watching the relay. They dropped the ball every time. So it was never an actual like close race. Because someone fumbled the ball every time. And I shut it off. And I was like,
it's so non-serious, dude. As soon as I saw on Sunday that Jackson, Smith, and Jigba threw back-to-back pick sixes, I was like, what? Like, so we have these quarterbacks come into the Pro Bowl like, oh, you made it as a Pro Bowl quarterback, and then they don't even fucking play quarterback? It's like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know. It's just so unserious. Whatever.
We're failing as a society right now.
Dude, we are. Dude.
Like, we became so wimpy.
Remember when Sean Taylor, right? When he fucking killed that kicker on the kick return in the Pro Bowl. That's what we need. Fucking let's go hit someone.
Do you remember why entertainment is around in the first place? Do you remember the Coliseum? You know?
Oh yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
Fight to the death. I'm not paying all this money to watch you guys fucking finger pop each other's asshole.
Or why not have a normal guy get signed up? He gets to come in and he gets to compete against all these challenges. So like the quarterback challenge, like what a joke. They just take their nonchalant time. Sorry, we need to spend any more time on this. Sorry, man.
Did you, last thing real quick, did you ever used to watch Pros vs. Joes on Spike TV?
Yes.
Dude, that was a great show. That was fun.
Terrell Owens.
And let's bring it back and I'll play any WNBA player.
We're still waiting. Don't let me get the poster. Don't let me get.
Dude, Angel Reese is just walking clown show right now in that 3-on-3 league. Every day there's a new highlight reel of it, and I fucking can't stop laughing.
Dude.
It's fucking great. All right, Jeremy Salazar is gonna fucking love that right there.
It's bad when I always think of you anytime I see an Angel Reese video.
Dude, I just geek every time. I saw a thing today. It was like her sitting courtside, like with a short dress, and the caption was like, Angel Reese's bad, and some guy just comments at basketball. Had me going.
You can't set them up like that.
It's as simple as that, and it gets me going. Gets the people going. All right, dude. Shit is going down right now. We have about, what is it now? Less than, well, what's the trade deadline tomorrow? Like 3-ish or so? Is it, I want to say early afternoon. Could be wrong. But anyways, does not fucking matter. Trade deadline is tomorrow. So let's talk about it. This last trade, I have to fucking unpack the one that just came through.
Well, really quick. Well, go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
Well, no, we don't have to talk about that one yet. Let's talk about this.
Go on, Gee.
Let's talk about,
well, I want to hear your take because I'm not an elite NBA mind like you are. But I really wish the Timberwolves would have gotten De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
So I'm upset about that. And then on the trade you're about to talk about and go off on, I'm having postpartum, and I'm starting to think that Jimmy would have been nice on the Bucks actually.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a little devastated about it. So the Bucks, they traded for Kyle Kuzma. They traded away Chris Middleton, who if you listen to this podcast or you know me at all, I'm not a fan of at all. Now, I am a little leery. I was like, if there's one person I don't want them to trade Chris Middleton for, it's probably Kyle Kuzma. And that's who they traded him for. I do think, now Kyle Kuzma has been playing like ass, but the defense on that, on my side, I'm going to say that, and this is optimistic, is that he's on a 7-41 team. They're absolutely god-awful. So he does not give a fuck what he's doing out there, and neither does Jordan Poole. Like, they're just like, we're just going to fuck around and whatever. Like, literally at the beginning of the year, they're throwing, like, fucking backboard alley-oops and shit. Like, they don't care. When he was a third option, he played a lot better. Also, his stats this year, even though he is, like, pretty much the guy in Washington, he has to be the scorer and stuff. Almost all of his stats, except for assists right now, I think are better than Middleton. For this year, even though Middleton's dealt with injuries and shit at the beginning of the year. So, doesn't say much. I'm not justifying it too much. I want to see how he fits in with his role. I think he'll take this more seriously, and I think the vets will make him take it more seriously. So, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what he's going to do. But he took a pay cut to come here, probably just to get the fuck out of Washington. But he took a pay cut. So that makes me think that the Bucks are trying to make another move, and they were like, hey, can you take this small pay cut? We're going to bring in another piece. He agrees. And my thought was, along with the rest of the country's, was it's going to be Jimmy Butler, because it put us right at the exact same salary if we traded away our four guys who are pretty much on the trade block right now. So I thought that was the move. And it just came out about an hour ago that Jimmy Butler is on the move to the Warriors. So Golden State gets Jimmy. It's a 5-team trade. Detroit gets Lindy Waters, Josh Richardson. Miami gets Andrew Wiggins and PJ Tucker. Utah gets Dennis Schroeder. And Toronto gets Kyle Anderson. So the first comment on this tweet I'm looking at says, Utah, anytime they can possibly join a trade, just has some guy running down this fucking hill really fast.
What did it say?
It says, anytime, Utah? Yeah, Utah, anytime they can possibly join a trade, just fucking, just to be involved. So let's unpack that trade, Drew. Jimmy Butler to the Warriors. Thoughts?
The little time that I've had, I think Draymond and him are going to get into it at some point. I
didn't think about that, but I could definitely see that. It's two big egos.
Yeah, I like Steph Curry though. I always want to support him. Andrew Wiggins to the Heat. That's a loss. That's a loss for the Heat. Wiggins played really good on a really fucking good team. He's not that good.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that Jimmy takes them to the promised land or close?
No, not at all. Nope.
We are also missing another trade. Luka fucking Doncic to the Lakers.
What are you talking about?
Anthony Davis.
What are you talking about, dude? But really quick on the Jimmy Butler thing, I feel like it's weird because as the Bucks, like for you guys, he's kind of a villain for you guys.
Yeah, like, for sure.
So like you saw him where I didn't think it's so difficult with Jimmy Butler on how to gauge who he is as a player.
Well, everyone's like what are you saying, as a player, as a person, like a cancer, or what?
All of it. Because like when he was with the Wolves, when he came there, like yeah, I saw a change. Like I saw like a leader of a team.
Yeah,
which is huge. But now I don't know what to think of him.
I think he's he's only the guy you want him to be when you're succeeding, and then the wheels start to fall off when you're losing, when you're a shit team. Because it's like during the bubble, during like all the years that Miami was good with him, he was never like a cancer. Like he was like a leader. He was playing very well.
Shawn, they're not that bad. When have they been bad?
I mean, they're kind of bad.
You think so? They've been in contention like the last like 5 years.
If Kevin Love and Tyler Hero and some guy named Jovic. Jovic. He got the knockoff fucking Nikolai Jovic. Fuck. I don't know. I think that I'm sure he just didn't see much of a future in Miami. But I think that's when and then like with the Timberwolves, like when shit went wrong there, it's like he just saw a bunch of pussies on a team and he called them out. He's like, I'll just run through all of you. And he did. And he's like, I don't want to be on this team because you guys all.
Did.
He's like,
he did.
Oh, he did.
The report was that he didn't.
No, the report was that he did.
No, it was a fake report.
Check it.
They got like destroyed. They got like destroyed. Jimmy said that and he just got owned.
Jimmy would never fucking say that.
Nah. But no, you're exactly right.
You know what I'm saying though? It's like when he identifies weakness or like he's not gonna like succeed, then I feel like his mental just goes. So it's like you got to get him on a team that like has the potential and it'll last for as long as that squad is together. And then I'm sure if he came to the Bucks, like they could probably put something together. But or with the Warriors, like maybe they do well the next 2 years since he got fucking ridiculous money. But as soon as they lose somebody or shit starts to go downhill, he'll be gone.
Do you forget that he was with the Sixers?
Oh yeah, I did forget about that a little bit.
And also,
I mean that's a dumpster fire though.
It's true. It's true. But I will say that remember the whole money drama. So like I feel like we forget about that. Like he didn't get an extension or something, right?
With this,
it was the whole. No, this is before. Is it Pat Riley?
Oh yeah.
They got into it, and it's like Pat's not going to back down. He doesn't. Yeah. He's just not like that.
Yeah. Well, he said he didn't want to go to the Warriors if he wasn't going to, or if they were going to give him an extension, and he said he didn't want to do that, and then they threw fucking $120 million at him for 2 years, and he was like, all right, I'll do it. Just as quick as that, fucking ridiculous. Which is stupid fucking money. So you've got to hope that he's balling. He's got to be putting up 25 plus a game. And if he's not, you're wasting your fucking money, which it's risky.
Time has proven me wrong. Time after time again. So
time after time. Shit. Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see. Do you want to talk about the other one or no?
Yeah, of course, man. Let's hear what you think.
Which one of these trades was the biggest shock to you? Was it the Luka one because it kind of started everything, or what?
The biggest shock.
Luka blew my mind.
Well,
that was happening.
I thought I was having a fever dream when I saw it. It was like 10:30 at night. Coming across.
Like all the other ones are like their names have been floated out there. Middleton, Kuzma, Jimmy. Like he was going to be going somewhere. But Luka, not out there at all. Literally not talked to any other teams apparently. So.
Well, and that's the weird thing is definitely a setup. So I feel bad for all the NBA teams who never got a shot at him.
Yeah.
And I also think that I saw this guy talking about him. I can't remember who it was. It was somebody from the NBA saying his work ethic and like his like when fourth quarter, his defense, like it's just awful. He just saves all his energy just for offense.
Yep.
And it's tough for me to like. They beat the Timberwolves. Like he clearly does something right. Like I don't know if you can be so judgmental towards that. Not all of them play defense, but the highlights that he was showing, it made him look really bad. Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've heard that is conditioning and all that stuff. And the Mavericks, their organization was like, we want AD because we want a defensive team that can win a championship. Now, yes, AD is a good defensive player. Does he deal with a lot of injuries? Is he getting older? Is he, I mean, he's a good scorer. He can be. Is he as an elite scorer as Luka? Probably not. So you got to weigh those, which makes it a very interesting trade. And I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm going to throw this out there. You got to remember the NBA is a business, right? It's a business. Now, there have been trades in the past. The Chris Paul trade back in the day that the NBA has shut down. That one was apparently too big to fucking make, and it was just too crazy.
Who was that? What was the?
That was who was that? It was So it was David Stern's Lakers. Is with the Hornets. So agreed to part ways with Powell and Lamar Odom in exchange for Chris Paul. And then the NBA essentially vetoed that trade. Which, I mean, it's crazy to think about because like the trades that happen nowadays is fucking ridiculous. But would you not think like the NBA, I mean, not to say that they would veto that trade, but like, do you think there was any influence from the NBA to be like, dude, the Lakers aren't the team that we want them to be, okay? They're probably like, obviously the biggest market. They have the storyline of Bronny and LeBron together. Do you think that they weren't like, let's just try to get LeBron, or maybe they went to fucking LeBron and we're like, hey, and I mean, he's been talking in the locker room about like they need like different pieces and they need to change some shit. He's been vocal, and LeBron does not like vocal in his locker room. Is there the chance that they were like, who do you want, or what? How can we make this happen for you? For them to say make the playoffs and stay relevant and keep this storyline around and have Bronny come in, first father-son duo in the playoffs together. Oh my God, let's go crazy. I'm just saying, if they didn't make the trade, there's a good chance that they don't make the playoffs.
You're not just saying it, dude. It's the truth. It is the truth.
And then this trade happens. And now nobody else talked about it. It was never mentioned. This was never a thing. Nobody was on the fucking table. And then this happens overnight, just fucking nuts. It's just, I don't know. It's a lot to think about. It's crazy.
No, it's not. LeBron definitely had influence on it. This is exactly what he wanted. He's probably sick of his buddy Anthony.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hilarious when they lose in the playoffs because that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Anthony Davis, the more that I think about the Mavs, I'm okay with that. I think it sucks for everyone who has a Luka Doncic jersey or several Luka Doncic jerseys.
I saw a thing. It was a picture of the Luka Lakers jersey, and it was like so many college frat boys across America are going to score so much with this new jersey or something.
Oh God, that's hilarious. That's awesome.
It's kind of funny, but I mean, that sucks for the Mavericks, for that whole fucking city.
They definitely look like a dumpster fire right now. I mean, getting rid of Brunson, and
then the next game they get blown out by like 60 points.
Oh god, it's terrible. Shout out to the Knicks. I'll give credit where it's due. Towns is having a great time there, and good for him because I wanted him gone. So good for you, man. Doing awesome.
I still am not a fan of his, but he has been a baller out there.
Maybe I'm a fan because I don't have to watch his games. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have to watch him bitch. You just see his box score. The one thing I was talking to a couple of people actually recently about the Knicks, and the whole storyline is Tibbs. I think everyone's like, "Oh, are the Knicks going to be it? Are the Knicks going to be it?" And I was listening to another podcast too, and Blake Griffin was on it, and he was just giving his honest opinion about a lot of like teams and stuff. And it was a comedy podcast that he was on, and they asked him about the Knicks. The one guy's a Knicks fan. He's like, no, he's like, they're a first round exit team. He's like, they'll be first round, maybe a second round. But he's like, they're not winning at all. They're not going far. And they were like, why? And he's like, Tibbs. He's like, I'm not going to talk too bad about a coach, but he's like, he runs them into the fucking ground. They get to the playoffs and they're dead ass tired. He's like, you can't do that for a whole season and expect them to just like thrive in 7-game series. It's like, so, I mean, Tibbs has traditionally done that. As you know, you've had plenty of experience.
Living in the 80s where they just did cocaine all the time, so it wasn't a problem.
Come on, guys, keep fucking playing.
Yeah, we know that all too well.
Speaking of cocaine, did you see in the 80s, did you see Michael Jordan's kid got arrested yesterday for a DUI and cocaine possession?
No, I did not see it.
I saw the video, and he took a right down a train track.
It's a shortcut.
He drove down the train track, car completely sideways like this, driving down the train track. It wasn't like he got on it and like stopped and was like, oh shit, this is not a road. He must have driven 200 feet down this train track to the point where it's like, your car isn't getting off this fucking train track. And then as a last ditch effort, as he's getting arrested, he's like, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. And they're like, I don't give a fuck. He kept asking the cops to help him push the car back out to the road.
What are you standing around for?
He's like, let's just push it out. It's not going to be that hard. And they're like, absolutely not. So funny stuff. Anyways, that was cocaine.
Wow.
So back to the trades. So Luka, I think, was the craziest. I don't know. They might be fun to watch. I mean, actually, I'm not going to say they're fun to watch. I'm going to say it's going to liven up their offense. But having LeBron and Luka both wanting the ball, I don't know.
And Austin Reeves.
Yeah, and Dalton Connect. Is that his name? Yeah, Dalton Connect. Who is it? They have 3 white boys starting now. All I got to say is, you're not winning the championship with 3 white boys in LA.
Watch your mouth.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah. Who else?
The center's Jackson Hayes too, and I'm pretty sure he's half. So I mean, that's 3.5 white guys you got to start.
When will he stop? Like, who are some other like smaller pieces? So like, I saw like Anderson, right? He got traded somewhere, which big deal.
Yeah, he doesn't matter anymore.
But who else is with? Oh, Al Johnson. You said, who the heck is that?
Who?
Anyone named Al Johnson? Isn't that the guy on the Bucks team?
Oh, AJ Johnson.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like their fucking young rookie who's like 18 years old. He actually has been, I say, kind of balling in the G League. He's like got crazy hops. Like he's been dunking on people and stuff. I don't think he's developed as like a shooter or anything else special. I think he's just kind of a highlight reel kid right now, which is fine because he has a shit ton of time to develop. Like he's literally 18 years old or some shit. It does suck to kind of see him go, but whatever. I think we gotta.
Sucks to see who go?
AJ. Just potential, like, for the future.
Oh, he's leaving your team.
Yeah, they traded him.
Oh, shoot, I thought you were getting it. Okay.
No, they traded him with Middleton. And then, did they get somebody? They got somebody else. Who the fuck else did they get?
was going to say, why is Shawn watching G League?
No, it's G League. The herd up.
Herd up.
I was looking at who the fuck else was involved in the Middleton trade. So it was.
Oh, Pat Connaughton? No, that would have been the Jimmy Buckets trade. No.
Yeah, that would have been that. It was like conditional. I don't know why the fuck I can't find this or think of this. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Should I just make it up quick?
Yeah.
You guys sold Bobby Portis and Brooke Lopez. And actually, live update. Chris Middleton is back.
Dude, Bobby went off tonight. They Giannis sat last second, which was kind of weird. Probably pissed off about Chris. And then Bobby went the fuck off tonight. And so did Dame. Bobby was back from his 6-game absence because his grandma died. Opinion, do you think 6 games is too long to miss when your grandma dies?
I think it just sucks he doesn't have another excuse in the future now. They're going to write that down. They're going to know.
Dude, my dog ate my playbook. I got to miss this one. My house got robbed again. I don't know. Yeah, it was a West Coast trip, but I'm like, we have planes. You could fly out there still, to be with the team that's paying you.
Right.
But whatever. It's fine. Rest in peace, Grandmama. Rest in peace. We're happy to have you back until you get traded.
Wait, who was this?
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So,
you guys think you're good? Do you think you're good? Are the Bucks gonna make it?
No, I mean, if we don't do another move, I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied with this. No. Kuzma's he's not going to be the guy to he's not putting us over the edge with anything. It's almost a very similar swap to Middleton. So that's why I'm I get it. He's younger. So that's fine. He's younger. We got rid of an old guy who's injury prone now. But if they're coming in, they're around the same stat line. He's not going to do anything else crazy for us. He's not scared to shoot the ball, which I guess maybe that's fine. We got some scared shooters on the team sometimes, so he's not going to do it. So that's why with his pay cut, we better make another move. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Huge, small, whatever. I mean, Durant's out there. Ingram's name's been floated. Neither of those guys have really been tied to the Bucks as far as talks go. So
that'd be awesome if you got Ingram. I'd be all over that.
Or Durant. He's already said he loves our fan base. So
if you got Durant, that would be insane.
That would be fucking disgusting.
You better win one.
Good luck. Yeah. But I mean, we'd get rid of fucking half our bench, even though half the guys don't even play. So, Marjan and Pat, good riddance. Then it'd just be Brooke and Bobby probably. Whatever.
This is why you are an NBA elite mind, and this is why we need to listen to you.
No, you don't. Well, the Bucks aren't going to listen to me, so fuck me. I'm going to call up John Horst. Got some ideas, bro. Let's make it happen.
You take it.
I posted today. I was like, Bucks, keep working. I posted a thing about Jimmy. I'm like, it's going to happen. And they went the opposite direction, so maybe I got to keep my mouth shut. Bucks are 27-22 right now. 12.5 games out of first. Don't love that, but they're the 5 seed, so could be worse. Wizards are creeping up there. They're 9-41 now, so kind of a hot streak going on down there.
It's against the Wolves. Yes.
The Cavs are sitting in first by 4.5 games. It's just crazy to me. Crazy. How the fuck are the Pacers in front of us? Unreal.
Your boy Halliburton, he's been...
Dude, there was a betting site. I don't know if you saw this yesterday. They had a free square on their thing, and it was just over 0.5 for Halliburton points. And then he went 0 for 3 and then just got 0 points. It was their free square offer, and he couldn't get a point.
How does that happen?
I would quit betting if I pick that and you didn't get a point, I'd be like, well, fuck this. This is over. Fucking so embarrassing. So he's fucking with those. I already said those snow bunnies too much. They're getting in his head.
Hey,
Those Oshkosh snow bunnies.
shout out Aaron. He wanted me to bring that up to you.
The snow bunnies or what?
Halliburton.
Halliburton? Yeah, fuck that guy.
He like hit a 3 and did a weird dance after it. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
He was doing it for Beasley. He was trying to do it at Malik Beasley because he does a shimmy after he makes 3, you know? So he's trying to like mock him, and then he comes out and goes 0 for 3. Fuck you, Halliburton. Pussy. Timberwolves are sitting at 27-23. They're number 7 in the West. Pretty hot. Pretty good stuff.
I'll take it for who they are.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. You guys are. We have 27 wins. You have 27 wins. We're number 5. You're number 7.
Yeah.
West Conference. Always strong.
Always
strong. So Warriors are sitting at 10. They're a couple games behind you guys. Think they'll pass you?
No. I'm ready to watch them not make it. That's what I'm rooting for.
I wouldn't be shocked. It gives me vibes of the Lakers a couple years ago when they got 80 or when the fuck am I thinking? I guess they had 80 quite a while. They did something and then they just barely snuck in like as like a 10 seed or some shit. It gives me those vibes. So we'll see. Thunder is still on top. They are a game behind the Cavs though, which is interesting.
I watched the Cavs Boston game last night, and Cavs lost, but they looked dang good, dude.
Yeah.
They were down like 20 at one point, and they just stormed back. Celtics are good, as always.
I think the Cavs did Garland hit a game winner tonight, I think, and won, for the Cavs. Who do you say, Celtics? Yeah, they're fucking good. It was interesting, Blake Griffin, he talked about Peyton Pritchard too on the Celtics, and because everyone was like, "Oh, he's not like seriously good, is he?" And he was like, from the first like time I saw him play, he's like he is a very, very good basketball player, like very, very good. He's like, I'm not surprised at his success at all. It's interesting to see that just because like the average fan sees a little tiny white boy come in.
Oh yeah,
it's like, well, this guy's just a fucking scrappy idiot. And like has a big blow up like first game that he played in. Everyone's like, well, it's a flash in the pan, but dude's still he's a decent player.
I love hearing stuff like that because just how you described it, that's how I see Peyton Pritchard. You know,
Yep.
He's just
That's what I thought. I remember watching the first game when he came in, he hit a bunch of threes, and I was like, well, have fun because you'll never do this.
He's Austin Reeves. Like that's how I see it.
Yep. Let's see. Anything else NBA? Anything else NFL? What else you got? Alrighty. Let's call it. All right. That was a fun episode, right?
All right. Spin the wheel. Spin it.
We don't have to.
Do it really fast.
All right. Well, fuck. I gotta find it.
I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, right. I'm fucking sucking. What
do I even have? Did you see the Twins sign today?
Who?
Harrison Bader.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw the Mets just gave Alonso a shit ton of money.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so when we did. Dang it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I spun it. It's the Dolphins.
Oh Lord, we won't be here long.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua Tagovailoa's brother. Mike Glennon.
Finkel or Einhorn? Finkel or Einhorn? I'm going to go Dan Marino.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Minka. Did he just retire? No, who am I thinking of? Doesn't matter. Oh no, Ricky Williams. I'm using my old school guys.
Myles Gaskin.
Ooh, the gas can. Waddle.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek. We're gonna go Skylar Thompson.
Andrew Van Ginkel.
Ooh, Gesicki? Is he their tight end?
He was there, yeah.
He was there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Dan Marino.
I already said Dan. He's like my first one. Second one.
This is terrible. I cannot think of a running back this year for them.
I don't. Thank you for
Lamar
saying that.
Miller. He was there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Devon A-Chain is one.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah. Raheem Mostert.
There you go. Jonnu Smith.
Brandon Marshall.
Mike McDaniel.
Van Noy.
Kyle Van Noy.
Yeah.
Has he played there? He's on the Ravens, isn't he?
Fudge. That's where he's from. That's where he's from.
Oh, okay.
I'll look it up after.
Don Shula.
Elijah Mitchell.
Who did Dan Marino used to throw the ball? Okay, so you said Elijah Mitchell? Does he play there?
I don't know. No, I'm not.
I swear Elijah's been with the 49ers his whole career. He's still there.
All right, let me get it back then. Let me try one more time.
Who was the other running back who came in for Mostert?
Oh, dude, yes. Ryan Tannehill. No, oh my God, not Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Tannehill. Geez.
No,
Tannehill probably wasn't he?
I don't know. I forget where the fuck he's all been. Holy shit. Another tight end or something? Oh, Jason Taylor. Joy Taylor's brother.
I'm done.
You're done?
Yep.
All right, I'll take the W on the Dolphins.
I gotta look up Van Noy real quick.
Kyle Van Noy. He has bounced around. I think he's been on a couple teams, but let's see. Baltimore. He was on Miami for one season.
Thank the Lord.
You got it, 2020.
You can call me whatever you want, but don't call me a liar.
He had 69 combined tackles. Giggity, giggity. All right, boys and girls, thanks for listening. We love you. We'll see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.
Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. When I circle out the square glass, from the triangle for a star pass. New era in the scrimmage from the tip off. Sipping gold, celebrate a smoky thick broad. Underdog, make it to the contender. Coming through this header when you're straight fender benders. Stopping in the octagon, swinging in circles. Research the game like your name's Steve Urkel. This game time, coach with